Hi guys, and welcome back to Creative Pet Keeping. My name is Kasha. I am your host, and this is another episode of Fish Fan Friday. For those of you that are new to this channel, it is a video I put out every Friday to give you updates on all of my fish tanks, so you can kind of see how everyone is progressing, how things are going, are there issues that I'm problem solving, or good things happening. It's just kind of like a fun time for us to get updated on everyone. I also occasionally will give you guys little sneak peeks and updates on all my other pets, including my 2 cats, my border collie female, and my bunny. So let's see what else I can say. I haven't been on camera in a long time, and besides my previous DIY CO2 video, which I put out on Monday, I haven't been appearing that often, and I feel like such an awkward turtle. I'm like, what do I say? What do I do? There's a camera right in front of me. Awkward, so awkward. So I'm gonna hopefully try to make this a habit so I can kind of get into the groove of things, get used to talking to you guys on camera, so we can kind of get to know each other better and we can be better friends. And I can become less of an awkward turtle or an awkward unicorn. Is that such a thing as an awkward unicorn? I don't know. But without further ado, let's get started. So let's start out with the 20-gallon tall community tank. The CO2 bottle had one slight issue where the silicone kind of did come off, so I used hot glue, and that seemed to have worked a lot better. So I wish that I kind of included that in my previous video, so I'll have to add it in the description or comments or something to let you guys know. But hot glue worked so much better. My CO2's somewhere over there inside bubbling, and then the water is moving it around. My female bettas are doing really well. Here is my lovely and favorite koi female. I am considering breeding the koi female again. Sorry, I'm still sick. Again after May. So after I'm done with a lot of my travels and adventures, at least the travels that I'm aware of going, I think I might do a second breeding. And I've got some new bachelors available for her, just because I really love that she's very consistent with her koi patterns, even though she's changing because she's a marble betta. She maintains fairly decent koi patterns, and she has for a while now. So I would like to see if breeding her with another different male, what that would produce, and maybe I can then crossbreed the half siblings to see if I can kind of start my own line. I'm not really sure 100% yet, but that is definitely something I have been considering. I also, if you guys have noticed, kind of rearranged this tank. So now that all the plants are kind of in the back, the driftwood is in the back, and then the stones are in the front. I don't know if I particularly like this setup, but I just for now don't really care too much how it looks, as long as I can kind of get the algae issue under control. And as soon as I started the CO2 a few days ago, at least there hasn't been more algae. There's still algae, but it hasn't been getting worse. So hopefully things will improve and get better from here on. I also have to figure out, maybe I can put some cardboard right here so that all the light from the window can be blocked off, because I think predominantly that's one of the reasons why I'm having such an algae problem. My tank used to be more over there, further away from the window, and things were a little better. That is the downside of keeping your tank next to a window, is you can't really control the light, and sometimes you get too much light. I also have some pothos plants right here going on. That one's kind of falling out. There we go. I have to fix it a little bit. So I have my pothos plants right here. There's a few more in the filter, and I'm hoping that that will also help get rid of all the different nutrients in this tank that are currently feeding the algae. So let me give you a closer look at the females. Valor is huge now. She really grew, and her fins have gotten fairly long versus, for example, the koi female, who was also a mature adult. She has much shorter finnage. Let me see if I can, yeah, I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see a lot better. So that is my koi female, the mother of the baby bettas. Then I have my little crown tail marble something and another crown tail, and focus. And then I have I believe you guys named this one Candy Cane, and then this one was Mystic. We never named these two. It hasn't happened yet. And of course I'm not gonna name my endlers because there's just so many of them. There's one endler right there. Let me see, there's an Autosynclus hanging out right there. Autosynclus are really, really awesome algae eaters. They're really hardworking. As you can see, this guy, he's just like nom 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 nom. And he's doing a great job. Let me get closer and helping out. So hopefully, besides the Autosynclus, there's a second one going to work and kind of helping munch on everything. The endlers also eat algae off of plants, so they also have been helping. So I hope that combined together we will figure this out, because I don't have any algae problems in my other tanks, just this one. This is the only one that I'm struggling with, and that sometimes happens. But let's go and move on to check out the other tanks. Here's my 20-gallon long with some fancy guppies and 2 male bettas. There's also endlers in this container. This is Demon Betta, that's Mr. Bubbles. And right now, here's my little testing kit. This sponge fell out of the filter. I need to put it back in here. And this is my vinegar eels. Nothing interesting is happening in this tank. This is the low maintenance, just existing tank, I guess you could call it. Plants do really well in this tank. And they really love my old, I think, a T5 lamp. And this is the divider from Life with Pets on YouTube that is holding up really well still. I have 2 filters running on here. There's one over here and then there's one over here because of the divider, just so there's good flow and filtration going on. Really, there's no interesting things or interesting plans for this tank. This is just, I don't know. Yeah, so much glare and reflection. Let's see if I turn off my light. Okay, this helps a little bit. So that's kind of what's been happening here. I have to fix this plant because it's a little uprooted, but I will move this tank forward a little more. There's all this space, so I want to move it up a little closer so you can see it. And I don't really know what I want to do with this. I like this tank because this is the tank that can actually go 2 weeks without water changes, and the water parameters are fine because it's decently planted, and I got 2 filters going on here. So I definitely enjoy tanks that are a lot easier to maintain, and that's one of them. Let me see if I can move the light forward a little bit so you can see everyone better. So that's what's happening here. My guppies, my fancy guppies, are doing really well. As you can see, all their fins are in really good shape. So it is true that you can keep male bettas with guppies, even the long-finned fancy guppies. It just depends on your betta's personality. For example, Mr. Bubbles is a really mellow, friendly guy, and he just left. He's somewhere. He tends to kind of leave and go explore when he realizes I have no food for him. Oh, no, he's up there. So see, he's just kind of coexisting with everybody and minding his own business. He's such a good boy. And then Demon Betta, on the other hand, is more aggressive, so he has endlers, which just some females and a male that are shorter finned, because anything else would probably get murdered in here. And he is actually a marble betta, just like the koi, which is kind of interesting. And I'll definitely make a video about marble bettas soon. I just need to figure out all the research I need just so I can provide you guys with good information. But anyway, so let's move on to the rest of the tanks. Side note, this is totally a sneak preview. There will be more tanks. There's 2. There's a tank inside a tank. Tankception. they had the $1 per gallon sale, and I definitely took advantage of that and got some new tanks. So in the future, we're gonna have some more awesomeness, and the fish room will grow. So in here is my quarantine tank with some super secret fishies that I can't show you just yet. And then right here is the father of the baby bettas, the koi male, that is still changing his colors and marbling. I did put some endlers in here to keep him company, because alone he does tend to get depressed. This way he gets more active and excited. I am considering dividing this tank in half and taking out the endlers so that I can use it to be able to keep 2 males in here versus just 1. So I don't really know what I want to do yet, but that's kind of what's going on. I also found out that he might be what's called a galaxy koi, which is when they have this, they have more blacks and blues and all the other variety of colors, and they've been, I don't know, all these names are not official. They're just like general names that help identify different color like combinations of marbles. So there's Dalmatians and Bumblebee and Koi and Red Dot and Galaxy Koi and all those different types. So, and they're not all official. They're just help you identify so you can know what kind of pattern and fish you were talking about. And that's another reason why I want to research a little more into different color types and color forms of marbles before I make my marble video, so I can more accurately kind of describe this to you, because there seems to be a variety of different information out there. So I'm having a hard time sticking with something that's agreed upon in the betta hobby. But this tank is doing well. I used to have an algae problem in here, and now it's somehow resolved itself. I'm not sure if it's because I have endlers in here now, and between feeding they're nibbling on food. Maybe that's been helping. I don't know. Or maybe this tank finally stabilized. I'm not really sure, but I do know that things are looking pretty good in here, and everyone is really healthy. And then right here are the baby bettas. I moved the light because Daniel fixed it. It was broken. That was here for a while. I had 2 lights running on this tank. Now I only have 1. It's a marine light, which is why it's kind of purple bluish. But the babies are doing well. I just fed them some Repashy gel food this morning, so they've had a pretty decent amount of food, although looking at them, some of them have full tummies. The others, there's a couple that don't have that much, but I think there's some food still left in there for them. Besides that, I did my update on the baby bettas on Wednesday's video, so if you want to see their 2-month update, that would be the video. I put some new Endler babies in here because it's always interesting to have them grow up with the bettas. And then this tank needs to have a water change. I actually have a bucket ready. I need to dump some water because I was doing a water change in another tank. So I need to do that, and besides that, there's nothing really interesting happening with the baby bettas. So that kind of concludes my little updates on all the fish. As a bonus for this week, I want to introduce some of you guys to Banana the Border Collie. Those subscribers that are new might not know who she is. She is a female Border Collie mix that we adopted from Paws Chicago. She is roughly 2 years old. Usually we dye her tail yellow. It's been faded a little bit because I'm considering doing some chalking maybe on her, or maybe I'll just dye it yellow again. But that's who Banana is. We have a lot of fun camping and hiking videos with her and her other YouTube friends, as well as she has her own banana show, and she's super cute and awesome. Right, Banana? You're the best. While I'm at it, might as well show you guys my kitties. This is Littlefoot, who's always grumpy. She is a female cat. She came from a barn. The place I used to go horseback riding. She was a kitten that was born there. She's pretty sick. But now she's okay with the medicine she got, and she's roughly, gosh, I don't remember. It's hard to keep track, but she's about, oh, she loves me. She's about 8, 9-ish maybe years old. She's so cute. She's my best friend. And then over here is Mookie. He is also from Paws, Chicago, where he was adopted. He is roughly around the same age as Littlefoot, and he is a boy. He's really cute. Has some nerve damage in his back or base of his tail, so he gets these bad twitches sometimes. But he's a really cuddly guy, but also a troublemaker. If you look through my channel into some older videos, you can see that I think in one video he tried to eat a cactus. I don't know if I even have a video up there where he was like humping my bathrobe. He's fixed, so he doesn't have his man bits, but he still tries to hump my blankets and violate them. He's a troublemaker. Right, Banana? Just like, I don't understand these cats. You should sell them and get more dogs. No, I love kitties too. My candle fell. So that's my little update of my pets. I'll show you guys Mochi another time, but today is her cage cleaning day, so there's like poopies all over her litter box, so I don't really want to show that. So stay tuned to get more updates on Mochi the bunny, probably next week. So thanks for watching my video. I hope that you enjoyed it and kind of had a lot of fun getting a little super awesome updates on everybody. Right now things are not that exciting because I'm still kind of trying to figure out the layout of my fish room, so it's kind of a weird mess and struggle. But in the future, I will be getting some new fish, and I will also be introducing you to the super secret fish that I couldn't show you earlier. So they will be a lot of fun, more things to come. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you already haven't, so you don't miss out on those really fun videos. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and in the comments down below let me know what you think are my new little quarantine fishes. I want to see what your guesses are. So I will see you guys on Monday. Bye!